Okay, so this one is coming from Am I Overreacting? It was posted 5 days ago and has 33,000 upvotes.
Ooh.
But it is an update one. So I went through and I found the original post. The original post was 2 days prior and had 18,000 upvotes. So am I overreacting? My husband doesn't want me to wear my wedding dress in public.
Huh.
I was married in 1989, wearing a gorgeous 100% 1980s sequined beaded wedding gown complete with over-the-top giant shoulder pads. I love my wedding gown so much that I put it on every year on our anniversary and wear it all day long. I've done laundry, dishes, vacuumed in that dress, feeling like a princess. This year, I want to wear it out to our anniversary dinner, and my husband doesn't want me to. Yes, I may look a little crazy to people, but I don't really care. We live in Las Vegas, and there are crazy-looking people everywhere you look. Should I listen to my husband or wear my gorgeous wedding gown and look like a crazy person?
Not gonna lie, I'm on the husband's side.
Not gonna lie either. I kind of am. There's actually photos. So if you're on YouTube, you're seeing them. If you're on Spotify and you're like, I want to see the photos, come over to our YouTube channel and you'll be able to see them. Or if you just click the link down below, you can get the link directly to the Reddit story. It's definitely a 1980s unmistakably wedding dress. So people are gonna think you're out for wedding photos when you're wearing it. I would agree.
Is your husband going to wear a tux? Like,
yeah.
Is one going to be underdressed?
I'm torn on this because
I kind of am too, because they also live in Vegas.
They live in Vegas. They could get away with it more than any other city.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you're going to be able to get away with it where you're not that crazy, Vegas is the city.
Right? That's less embarrassing.
100%. But it would be very odd out in public to see somebody like just at a restaurant having dinner in their wedding dress. But on the flip side, why the fuck not? Why can't you? She's
free will.
And she literally says, look like a crazy person. There's crazy people everywhere you look. She's like, yes, I may know I look a little crazy. Hey, at least she owns it. At least she's not like, hey, this is perfectly normal. Why can't I? My husband's being unreasonable. At least she recognizes, she's like, this is a little odd, but I still want to do it. If I was that husband and that was you and you're like, hey, I recognize it's not normal. It's kind of crazy, but I want to. I got your back. I would support you.
See, I wouldn't. I wouldn't support you.
That's also very true. If I was like, hey, I got this like Halloween costume or something that I want to wear in April, we're not going out in public like that.
Yeah, absolutely not. I would definitely say no. Like, that's my personality. I care too much about what people think. And yeah, this like, if you're doing it by yourself, okay, cool. But like, is it wrong of me to be like, well, I don't want to be embarrassed by you?
Right? But I don't know. This is crazy. Kind of tough. So the top comment says, people are going to assume that you just got married. Maybe you'll get a freebie dessert.
Sure, but I don't know. I feel like this is a scenario you kind of have to have your partner's permission. Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd say that. Like, you have to have your husband's permission to
Whoa.
something you're wearing. But like, I just know, like, if you did something like this, I would be like, I'm not going out.
It would ruin the mood for you.
It's their anniversary.
It would ruin
it's
the
not
night
only
for you.
about you.
Like, it would put you in such a bad mood.
Yeah, it really would.
You'd be distraught.
I
like,
think,
you'd be walking on the other side of the street to get away from me.
I wouldn't have dinner with you. I'd be having dinner on the other side of the restaurant.
Yeah.
Separate tables.
So somebody replies to that and says, when we got married, we just had a tiny reception dinner. 10 of us around a single hotel restaurant table. I got up between entree and dessert to go to the bathroom. A little girl with other hotel guests and aged about 10 squealed, "Oh, a bride!" Like I was an enchanted fairy or something. She was awestruck. I don't think she'd ever seen a bride in real life before. OP, please wear your dress out to dinner, and I hope the little girls squeal in delight at the sight.
Like, that's very, very cute and great. And I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't be yourself, but I think if it were me, I wouldn't be okay with it.
And I'm like, yeah, girl, fucking rock it. Like, okay, they've been married for since 1989. It's 2025. So 36?
Yep.
So 36 years she's been married and she hasn't worn out in public. Go off, girl. You've held it in long enough. Like you held
it in.
She fucking loves it. She wears it every year. She does her dishes in it and she still hasn't got it super dirty. She's like, I wear it all day at home. He shouldn't be surprised that she wants to take it in public once. About time. He should handle it 1 year. He should put up with it.
I love this energy you're bringing. I really do. I respect it.
Yeah. Okay, so there is an update that comes in 2 days later. If you did not see the original post, this will not make sense. But if you did and are curious, here's the beginning and end of my gown dilemma. 2 days ago, I walked downstairs and said to my husband, hey, I have an idea. What if I wear my wedding gown to dinner? He looked up, kind of chuckled, smiled, and said, no, I don't think so. I kind of laughed and went back upstairs. That was it. A few hours later, I was scrolling through Reddit and said to myself, Princess, because that's what I call myself. I wonder what people here think. I grabbed the picture, wrote a 30-second text, and hit post. Since my philosophy has always been, if you make yourself a target, people are going to throw darts at you, and some of those darts are going to stick. And since I had just made myself a big old target, I held my breath because I was sure I knew that was coming. But I was so very wrong. First, I was shocked by the sheer number of replies. Then overwhelmed by the amount of positivity, then touched by the many, many truly heartwarming stories that people took the time to share. When I told my husband, he laughed and said, you have got to be kidding. Why? Wait, did they see your dress? And all of those people answered? That's insane. And kept laughing. He did, however, listen as I read some of the stories to him. So thank you for the insane amount of positive comments. Thank you for the genuine concern and thoughtful advice. Thank you for the tuck suggestions. Thank you for the great gown transformation ideas. And yes, thank you for all of the you're a weirdo or a psycho or just insane replies. I appreciate everyone and anyone that took the time to reply. My story ends with me wearing my wedding gown all day long, but sadly, not to dinner. However, because of the people here who came up with this idea, my husband said next year he will wear his tux so I can wear my wedding gown and we will go out as bride and groom. He also told Chef about our plans for next year, so I think I'm going to need a wedding cake. I added a picture of me this year wearing my gown. So let the dart throwing begin.
Okay, that's very cute.
That is
really cute.
I'm kind of sad that he didn't change his mind.
Well,
but
I think it makes sense because he doesn't have a tux.
Yeah, and it was on the day. This is 2 days now. This is 2 days after their anniversary, where the post was on their anniversary.
Yeah,
and it wasn't like he said no. It was like, I think not.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like they got into a fight about it. He just said, no, I don't think so. And she didn't argue. She just went back upstairs. So it was more of a lighthearted post than anything.
Yeah, it seems that way. I know I'm insecure and I'm projecting my insecurities. And I wish I had the confidence this woman does. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I still stand by. I'm just trying to be real. I know.
Real Teresa.
I know I would be embarrassed. And I hate that about me, but that's kind of my reality.
So the top comment says, this was wholesome. We look forward to next year's update with your husband and you both dressed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got married this year. For anybody who's new, we got married in Italy in May. What? And Teresa has a wedding dress. And it's currently sitting on her bedroom in her parents'. What is going to happen with that dress? When are you going to use it? You have this one dress that you buy for this one day of your life where you're only allowed to wear it when you get married and you're never supposed to wear it again. A part of me is go off, wear it out, because when else are you going to use it? You got it for this one time and you never get to use it again. When are you ever going to wear your wedding dress again?
I'm going to pass it down to Luna.
Wow. I was going to say, even if we did have kids, which is a long shot for us at this point, even if we did have kids, would you really want to pass it down? Do you think your daughter, if you had one, would want your wedding dress?
I would like to think my wedding dress is timeless.
Okay. Did you want your mom's wedding dress for your wedding?
No, my mom's wedding dress wasn't timeless.
Okay, so.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know. I love my wedding dress. I wish I had another excuse to wear it.
Okay.
But me, I wouldn't wear it to just an anniversary dinner.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Okay. On our anniversary, it's going to be May. We might be around the States. We should go to Vegas for our anniversary next year with our tux and our wedding dress, and we should hit the town.
If it's Vegas, I
We
feel
should
like
hit
Vegas
the
would be
town.
the only place I would do it.
And let's go get married again with Elvis.
Just for funsies?
That would make a great travel YouTube video.
Denver's only thinking about content.
That would be great content. My life is content. I want to get you retired from your job. We need the travel videos to pop off so that we can get you retired from your job. So yeah, I think about content.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Not because you want to see me in my wedding dress again, eh?
I want to wear my tux too, so it'd be like my tuxedo.
Where is your tux? Where is that?
It's in the box I have with all my old work suits. Like my tuxedo, I could wear my tuxedo to like a black tie event or some type of event, somebody else's wedding or something. I could wear my tuxedo again. You'll never pull your wedding dress out.
That's true.
That's sad.
That's true.
A lot of wedding dresses, they're bought once and never wore again.
If I didn't have a destination wedding though, I would have 100% rented a dress because I think it's honestly a waste.
It's a smart thing to do.
I would have.
It kind of is a waste.
Locally,
Otherwise, they just stay in the closet.
It's a waste.
They never do anything.
Like I love my wedding dress, but no, seriously, when am I ever gonna wear it again?
We have to like purposely make a time and a reason to like wear it again. You don't just like pull it out on a special occasion.
Exactly.
I think we should though. We should actually make an annual.
Stop giving Denver ideas.
We should make
Reddit.
We should make an annual anniversary video, and we should both dress up and be somewhere new for it every year. I'm down. If you're in, I'm in.
I'm good.
All right, time to move on. Back to you.
Okay.